I'm Jahan, I'm a lawyer, and I would like to share an embarrassing story from my youth. The reason I'm sharing it is because I noticed that a lot of the comments, particularly my younger audience, are around that they don't feel like they'll ever get their life together. And I want to assure you that even though I'm technically an adult, I certainly don't feel like an adult a lot of the time. I don't have my stuff together a lot of the time. And when I was younger, I had it even less together. I think it's important to normalize that even people who may seem successful today probably were super awkward in their youth. So at university, I studied commerce in my undergraduate years. As part of that, we had to take micro and macroeconomics, and it was kind of held at this lecture theater that was sort of a little bit off campus. And I was not a good student. I did not go to all my lectures. I did not go to all my tutorials. I was more obsessed with the social aspect of university than the academic aspect, at least in my first year. So I had a lecture that would kick off at 8:30, and I woke up at 8 a.m., hungover, exhausted, and just bolted to make it to class. And I arrived, and I sat in, and my head was throbbing, and I pulled out my notepad, and the lecture theater was full. And so I'm sitting in the back, looking at the professor, and he's talking about horses, and he's talking about the marketplace for horse material, and how horse material, particularly around champion horses, is so valuable, and how it's strictly controlled for the purposes of ensuring that we don't create an oversupply of the material so the price drops. So I'm like, that's a pretty interesting example of supply and demand economics, sure. So I'm writing on the paper all of these notes. And then the lecture takes this weird turn. It starts going into how you extract horse stuff in really graphic detail. And the slides are about how to do it. And then there's a video on it. I'm in that lecture theater for probably 45 minutes being what is going on? And I'm hungover and my head hurts and I'm like, am I dreaming this? So the class finishes and I look at the guy next to me and I'm like, hey man, just randomly, that was a bit intense, eh? He's like, no, it's pretty par for the course. And so I kind of wrote that guy off as a weirdo. And as I'm leaving, I notice that they're holding different readers than I am. And it says veterinary science, animal husbandry, 101. Essentially, I had gotten the day wrong. I was there on a Tuesday and my class on economics was in that building on a Thursday. And I had just watched an animal husbandry lecture because I'm an idiot. So if I, an idiot who gets the date wrong, can sort myself out, you'll be fine.